Ladies and gentlemen, it is your amazing host here. It is Team Rara. And how are you doing on this Friday's edition? I am doing very well. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, and my personal exclusive Facebook page is called The Rara Show. If you follow me there, you have a good chance of being a guest. We can make arrangements. Now it is time to discuss wrestling news, wrestling topics, and a lot of awesome information to discuss for you. Now, if you like, sit back, relax, put your feet up, grab some meat, grab some drink. Now, if you don't like that, maybe you want to look at the villain and hear my thoughts, my opinions on the subject. And, of course, the article will be down below, or the link will be down below. Let's get into this. Undertaker, I know I mentioned this over and over, is a great character. The most awesome character in WWE history. Hands down. Okay? You guys could agree with me, disagree with me. Undertaker text, phone call, message to Ric Flair. Woo! I don't know why I said that. After the final farewell retirement ceremony at Sorceries was revealed on the Wrestling Inc. podcast today. Well, technically it was yesterday because this is from yesterday. New Day surprising Undertaker in the WWE dressing room was just revealed. So you guys can read this for yourself. I'm looking forward to Undertaker's speech whenever that flipping happens for WWE Hall of Fame. He's a leader of the locker room. He always will be the leader of the locker room. He came a long way in the wrestling business. Now, can you just imagine if he stuck with the WCW? Will WCW give him all of this, great matches and great storylines like he did in WF/WWE? Yes or no? We will never know. We will never know. He was in WWE in his early days, If he stuck with WWE, if he stuck with WCW until it closes its doors, will he go with WF or WWE? Never say never, But I'm glad that he jumped ship early in his career, and the rest is history, This guy is awesome. Now, what is your favorite Undertaker gimmick? You like his old school gimmick? The American Badass gimmick? He has so many gimmicks. It is unreal. It is awesome, You never get tired of the Undertaker gimmick. People get tired of certain wrestlers because they don't change their gimmick. It's the same old, Like, for example, John Cena. He never changed his damn gimmick all these entire years. Well, maybe when he first came onto the scene, he's like a gangster. Then I think he decided to change, or maybe W told him to change. Then the kids loved it. But after a while, I got tired of it. Overall, it sucked. Okay, it was very boring, very dull, and he never went heel, and he should have, But I guess McMahon says, thank God he didn't turn heel. McMahon does not know. That could be a great decision or a bad decision. I think it could be a good decision. Look what happened to. No one thought Hulk Hogan would ever turn heel, and he joined the NWO. You know how much merchandise they sold back then? It was insane, It's all about merchandise. For these wrestling companies, it's all about merchandise. Now, off the record, the championships mean anything these days? Absolutely not. They're just me, okay? We have too many damn titles in every wrestling company. It is ridiculous, okay? It is crazy, okay? Especially of the WWE. Do we really need Like the Cruiserweight belt. I don't know if that's still around. I think 205 closes doors. I don't recall. Do we really need the Intercom belt? Do we really need the US belt? Do we really need the Universal belt? Do we really need all these belts? No, we do not. It is so stupid, okay? I really love the old days when everybody was on one show. I know you're going to say, then other guys don't get the opportunity to be on TV or on preview. I understand that. But I think it's kind of dumb to have all these titles, then a couple years later, they make a new titles, you know? They're pissing their money away. You know, just have one major title, then it could flip-flop. You could still have, you know, an exclusive Raw, exclusive to SmackDown, but if you're the champion, you could flip-flop like you did to the women's tag team. They're on a Raw, they're on SmackDown, they're on even on NXT. You know, you could save money that way, not making so many damn titles, you know. Now, what do you prefer, the US belt or the IC belt? You choose. I was just wondering. I'm just curious, you know. I think the IC belt is more awesome, but the new version, it's kind of ugh, you know. But you just gotta get used to it, or don't watch WWE. Remember them penny titles? They were awful, ugly. I made a video on it a couple years ago. I love the ones from the SmackDown ones from back in the day when Stephanie was the GM. That was awesome. I don't know what happened to those belts. Bring them back, you know. If Edge wins at WrestleMania, there's no other choice. Bring back the world belt. If not, then there's no reason to bring that belt back. You know? They need to get rid of the 24/7 belt. That is an ugly belt too. But would they do it? Probably not. Or make a better design. You know, it's okay to have that 24/7, but it needs a better look. When Mick Foley brought it out a couple years ago on Raw, it was so ugly. Everyone thought the Universal belt is ugly, but this one takes the cake. What is the most ugly belt have you ever seen? Let me rephrase that. What is the most ugly belt have you ever seen in the wrestling business? Any wrestling company. Leave a comment down below. What's your thoughts on this article? And have a good one. Peace out, and I'll see you guys tonight.